So here we are, here's what we start with. So we've got 12 palings of fence, yeah. And then we've got some strips here of 42 by 12 that are 120 millimeters long. And we've got a ply piece there. And hopefully that'll all go together to make our table. Let's get it going. So there's the top section done now. That's just been dry fitted together. Already I've kind of made a small mistake, but that's just me, and I'm a monkey. So yeah, let's keep going. So that's just about everything cut up. So we've got the leg support, some more support, the actual legs, the tabletop down there. I'm yet to cut the bottom shelf area, but I've got the wood there. And me being as unorganized as I am, I've miscounted and I'm short a piece of that stuff. So we're gonna have to run out and get some of that, as well as some sandpaper. But other than that, things are going smoothly. Let's keep going. Okay, so the tabletop is roughly assembled now. It's all screwed together. Just left some gaps here where the legs will slot in and then be screwed into place. I'm just about to flip it over and just check the top to see if the ply is flush, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I ran out and got some sandpaper and also some more of the 42 by 19, so that stuff. And I'm just going to put some cross braces in. No, it's not really cross, just some more support, okay, so it doesn't warp so much. Give a little more structural integrity. So let's do that then, shall we? Here we are, all done now. They look pretty good. They should help with the structural integrity of the table, and hopefully it won't lean as much now. It should be a little bit stronger, the tabletop. It also gives more surfaces for the top to glue to when I do that, and that's coming up soon, I suppose. Yep, so that's the bottom shelf section footrest thing done. And that's pretty much all the structural work I have to do now. It's alright, it's a little wobbly, but it's to be expected, I suppose. I'm giving up on trying to sell you things you ain't buying. So after consulting with the client about the considerable rock in the table, we decided it'd be best if we went back and bought some more wood and some ply, and I'll see if I can fabricate a solution to our little rocking problem. So I decided it'd be best if we put a face on the bar as well as some sides, so that way it's still accessible from the back and you put your feet up in there, but it also acts as like a storage space underneath. It's just best of both worlds, whilst also contributing to the strength factor of the table. So I'm going to cut up some frames, going to glue the ply to it, put it in, and hopefully everything will turn out well. Just one other thing, we also decided that we would cut off 100mm at the bottom just to shorten it down a bit, as well as that'll put this whole surface on the ground or the floor, and that should also give it some more support and eliminate some of the sideways rock. So yeah, probably do that first, I suppose. Well, that's the leg shortened down now. That should eliminate some of the rock from side to side. I'll probably now go on to the wrapping, build up the frame and then add the ply, glue that up, and everything should go together nicely. And here we are, finally all finished. Whew. Now that took a while, but overall I'm pretty happy. Once again, I feel like I've done justice to the client's needs and wants, and I've made an excellent piece of primitive furniture, as I like to call it. You know, it's not quite as fine as some of the things you see in the furniture shops, but it's okay, it doesn't need to be, because it has that sort of rustic style. I'll say there were many difficulties along the way, and I'd love to say that all of them were planned for, and I knew exactly what I was doing half the time, but I'd be lying. I just winged it, and just trial and error the whole way. And yeah, it worked out for the better. Well, at least I hope. And I have talked to the client, and she says that she loves it, so that's really the only thing that matters to me. So I ended up addressing our whole structural problem in our rock by just reinforcing it in multiple places. So you can see we've got a cross section of boards in here which all support each other, and they give a structural strengthiness. I'm just making shit up, whatever. And yeah, like it all fits together nicely, which I'm happy about. There's a few screws here and there, you know, nothing's completely covered or perfect, but it doesn't have to be. You know, that's the style I was going for. You can see I've used 45s in multiple places just for some more strength and, you know, even a little bit more detailed character. A little gung-ho in some places, but I reckon it's okay. So this, like I said, it acts as a footrest. You have to sit down comfortably, elbows up on the bench, and yeah. If you're still here, I congratulate you, because, I don't know, this video might be a bit boring. But anyway, thank you for watching. And this has been another wonderful work of wood. Hey Parkour, out.